captains for the Jets, number 8, Gondo.
This is going to be nearly as much fun as Murphy Taylor. Check 1, 2. I'm seeing it on there. So do you want?
Let's give it up for the white and blue. Let's hear you. Go Oilers.
I have to take these off.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 4th, 5th Atlanta Colts Youth Association Championship game.
Let's go, Jets!
My name's Ron Bernstein, longtime Colts board member and coach. Been corralled to do the game for you this evening. And bear with me because I know nothing about these 4th and 5th grade players. I was coaching 4th and 5th grade back in 2009, so it's been a decade. But I do know a lot about the place, and I know football. So, cool night out here, beautiful weather, beautiful football weather. The field is looking sharp. Worn in the middle a little bit. The grass is turning brown.
Back to receiving for the Jets, number 8, Gondo, number 12, Scribbling. Set to kick off for the Oilers, number 22, Waite.
Ed Waite kicking off from my right to my left. And there's the kick. It's fielded by Hollis Dobbs.
Number 22.
And he gets out. He picks it up at about the 40 and out to about the 46-yard line before he's brought down by Jack DeFrancis of the Oilers. So I forgot that we have video now on this broadcast. So we play 10-minute quarters here in the 4th and 5th grade. And the Jets come up to the line. 1st and 10 to go at the 45. And the snap goes out to Ferdy Nagando, and he's got room all the way around the right side. And just like that, the Jets are on the scoreboard with a 60-yard run by Ferdy Nagando.
It'll be 6-0.
So the Jets will go for the PAT now. I'm going to reach over to my left to my consultant, Christian Rosser. I should really put him on the headset, but if the... Is it not working? Okay. Having some issues with the clock over here.
What's it go to?
I would...
What do you want it back to?
So we're looking down to the refs to see where they need to roll the clock back. So we're at 9 minutes and probably 13 seconds. Jets are on the scoreboard. Nagando takes the snap, looks over his left side, squeaks out of a tackle, but he's going to come up just short of the goal line. So the score will remain Jets 6, Oilers nothing. So as I was saying, the field, by this time of the season every year, starts to get a little worn in the middle, between the 40s in the middle of the field. And that coupled with the colder temperatures that have finally arrived here in Atlanta, which are making our crab muta grass. I'm actually not sure what the grass is. But our grass is obviously going dormant, so it's a little brown. Temperature's probably about 55 degrees right now, but will be falling. So kicking off for the Jets is Luke Gingrey. And the Oilers, as you can see, set up in 2 lines. They have 6 players up on the 50, covering onside kicks, and then 5 players behind them at about the 40, 42. And that ball did not travel 10 yards before it was touched by the Jets. So it'll be Oilers ball at about the Jets' 48-yard line.
Nice job by the Oilers.
So nice try by the kicker,
Number 90, Robinson.
Gingrey, who tried to
9:12 to go. First and
kind of
10,
pooch it up in the
Oilers.
front line, but it didn't make it the full 10 yards before the Jets touched it. Tell you about our referees here in a second. 3 veteran referees out here that have been here, heck, just about as long as I've been out here, which is 2007. There's the snap.
Handoff, run up the middle.
97.
And the give.
He'll pick up a short gain. Less than a yard. It'll be second down, 9.5.
Oh, we're trying to get some names here. I have no idea. Okay, well, we'll try to see. Lining up at quarterback, it looks like Carter Potts. And I didn't see who ran that one. Did you happen to see that? Okay. Well, let's just say there was no gain. So the Jets stopped the ball carrier at the line. So Carter Potts again, back. 3 guys split out to the right-hand side. Potts will keep it himself. He's running around the right side and gets the corner. Picks up a couple extra yards after contact, and he's out inside the 36-yard line for a Oilers first down. Same formation now. We've got 3 backs all set off the line to the right side. And the snap again to Potts. And Potts gets about 5 yards before he's tackled by a bunch of Jets, including Luke Gingrey and Jackson Childs. So they'll make it 2nd and 5. I like how Brooke Heaps brought the Oilers' old school uniforms back. Those are uniforms from my childhood as a Dolphins fan in Miami. Memories of Earl Campbell running players over on Monday Night Football. Carter Potts again around the outside, gets the edge. He gets driven out of bounds by Ferdy Nagando, but not before he picks up another Oiler first down. Somebody needs to tell the guy on the chains out there to drop that thing when the play's coming at him, or we're going to be having to put some money in the budget for some new chains. All right, 1st and 10. Ball's at the, just over the 25-yard line of the Jets. Oilers steadily moving the ball down the field. And Potts again with the quarterback keeper. He drops the ball. It just came right out of his hand as he was running around the right side of the field.
26.
And it was recovered by Coleman Rice of the Jets, who was heads up and just fell on it. I don't know if Carter just was chugging away and the ball just popped out. He obviously didn't have it tucked up tight. And like I said, it's cold, dry weather, so look to see Coach Heaps pulling out the can of Stickum now. Luke Gingrey back behind center. He's a keeper up the middle. He breaks a tackle and picks up a couple yards.
Gingrey on the carry, pick up of about 2.5. Second down.
Couldn't see who made the tackle, but the first guy that met him kind of got trucked. But Carter Potts, it looks like, was the one that finally brought him down. So 2nd and 7. And the ball's at the 33-yard line. The Jets 33. Again, I know you guys are watching this at home, but watching the action like you are, the Jets are moving from my left to my right. For those of you that are listening. And there's a direct snap this time. Ferdy Nagando. And he's brought down by Boone Heaps. Looked like maybe Edward Waite was in there as well. So let's look at the defense that the Oilers are running, Christian. Looks like they have a 4-man front. It looks like it is the old 4-4, and they've got a deep safety and 2 corners. Jack DeFrancis is one of the interior guys, linebackers. Carter Potts is on the strong side of the defense. The Jets come out, once again, 3 guys spread wide, stacked. The first of those on the line, there's 34 in motion. There's Nagando again with the snap. He's not going anywhere on this. Yep, Jack DeFrancis, who we just mentioned, was there on the tackle. Finley Schoenberg also there. Interesting formation. They have 3 guys, not wide, but just split out. 2 of those guys are in the backfield. One's on the line, and then they've got 2 backs. Yeah. I really need to put you on here. We are multitasking up here tonight. Christian Rosser, I'm going to give him a headset. So we've got 3 guys, as you can see on the broadcast, and there's a pass and a double pass, and it's caught by number 12. That's Burns Stribling. So that was, looks like Hollis Dobbs took the snap from center, threw a pass behind him, so that was legal, to Luke Gingrey, and then Luke Gingrey immediately threw the pass downfield to Brooks Stribling for a touchdown. I mean, a lot had to go right there, right? Because if that pass would have been a forward pass from the quarterback, it would have been a double pass. It would have negated the play. But the fact that he's throwing the pass behind him under pressure, it's a live ball. If he drops it, it's not an incomplete pass. So here's the PAT attempt. You got 2 guys on either side split wide, stacked, one behind the other, as you can see. Luke Gingrey looks to pass out to Ferdy Nagando. He can't hang on to it, but there were defenders from the Oilers right on top of him. So here we are, 4:30 left in the first quarter, and the Oilers have got to get on the board right now. The Jets are up 12-0. Have not been able to, 2 big plays too, by the way. Haven't been able to get a PAT converted, so it's 12-0. So if they pass the PAT, it's 2 points. If they run it in, it's 1 point. And it'll be highly unlikely to see anyone kicking a PAT. If they do kick it, it's another 6 points. No, I'm just making that up. No, I don't think we have to worry about that. So pass, PAT, 2, run it in, 1. Luke Gingrey preparing to kick off. Same setup by the Oilers, 6 guys up front. This one's going to go deep and out to the 40, inside the 40. And it was received by Edward Waite, who had a jet on his 6 there as he took the kickoff and ran it out of bounds. I think it was more his momentum taking him out of bounds. So back to the Oilers. We're going to do some remodeling in the press box up here at Atlanta Colts Bob Johnson Stadium. And the Oilers first down. The give
Davis running hard up the middle.
to Cannon Davis. And he gets about 5 hard-earned yards. So make it 2nd and 5.
8 started it, and it was kind of just like
8. Let's see if you can do test.
Ball's on the ground.
And it looks like there's, let me see.
Can be picked up by the Jets. That's another turnover for the Oilers.
Check. Looks like there's another fumble on the play by the Oilers. And the Jets get on it.
Mistakes are killing the Oilers tonight.
Not usually the case.
Agreed. Well-disciplined team. Tonight, it's a little cold out there. They may not be used to it.
That's what I mentioned earlier. It's like kind of cooler, drier weather.
Well, it's been a weird week, right? You get 70-degree days they're practicing on, and then the game time comes, and it's about 50. So it's a big deal.
Ballots are being found left and right. It's crazy out there.
Exactly right.
So the Jets, with a 12-point lead, back on offense again at the Oilers' 38-yard line. There's the direct snap.
Carried by number 10, Gingrey.
Luke Gingrey, and he gets about 9.5 before he's brought down by Cannon Davis for the Oilers. It'll be 2nd and a yard less.
2nd and about 1 for the Jets. Nice run by number 10.
It's a good run up the middle there.
We're putting Christian Rosser's capabilities to the test tonight.
This is tough.
He's gonna just
managing the clock and trying to do
play-by-play. What you need to do is sprinkle.
I'm just the color analyst.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
all. Yeah.
Sprinkle in your wisdom. Christian runs the D1 travel program here, the Colts, and
we had 2 teams this year, a 10U and a 13-14U team. Much success. Both teams made it to the playoffs. We actually have 1 player that's left for Player of the Year, so been a good year for the Colts.
Great. Love the Colts. Talk more about that in a second. So Luke Gingrey on 2nd and down. He looks over the middle and passes on a little post pattern, and it's completed just like that. For the 3rd scorer here, all in the 1st quarter, is Burns dribbling, and that was thrown on a dime.
On a dime. That was a great throw. To ask a 5th grader to step in like that and throw that ball is pretty impressive.
He stepped right up and threw a perfect pass, led his receiver. Nice route run there by Stribling. Good hands, and it just like that, it's 18-0.
Jets up for the conversion. Oilers looking for a stop.
Wait, no, 40's next one, right?
It is. Luke Gingrey tries to run it up the middle. So as well as things are going for the Jets scoring touchdowns, they're going equally as bad as they try to get the PATs. But right now with an 18-point lead, I'm pretty sure they're comfortable.
That's right. Might have to move out of that 4-4 if they're going to keep throwing those bombs behind them.
Right. Exactly. That's the good adjustment. The Jets coaches are in the box next to us, and they're watching from
That's
up high.
exactly right.
They probably sent that play down from the box.
Loading up the box, the Oilers are. They've had pretty good drives. It's just not able to fully execute with the miscues. It's okay. We'll see them score here.
At second base, and Robinson Cannon was suspended for 2021 season after testing positive for performance enhancing.
Read that one to me. Who is it?
Back to kick for the Jets.
So we have some sporting news here. Oh, Robinson Cano, second baseman.
Does he even play baseball anymore?
He does. Suspended, though.
He's suspended for the whole 21 season.
For 2021 season. There's the kick. Waits on the return. Gets 10, 12 yards. And he's tackled out over the midfield by Cooper Martinson. So the Oilers will take over and try to put some points on the board here before the first quarter winds down. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left. First and 10 from the 48.
Might have to get away from the running game here a little bit and start airing it out. I think
Right,
the Jets kind of know where it's coming.
Well, same formation with 3 receivers or 3 backs and a keeper. Potts around the side, the right side. He's still on his feet.
Up, running the clock.
And we'll keep the clock running because
He did not step out.
Yep, kind of got pushed out. It's only the first quarter. I'm sure he's not really worried about stopping the clock. But so the Jets, they're looking like they're playing in a 5. Hey, Pete Serrano joining us up here in
A
the box.
5-2 is what they're playing.
And the snap.
Potts on the carry, looking for a hole. He cuts back. He's going to
Potts again.
Better with 97. Martinson.
And 97, Cooper Martinson makes the tackle again.
Looking for some life.
Gotta say thanks to Ed and Jackson Seitz who are here tonight, making this whole thing possible with video. Again, I'm gonna call it like there isn't video much of the time because I don't know that everyone is watching.
It's one of the coolest things I think we do at the end of the year for all the championship games.
Oh, really interesting, really cool. Carter Potts was the ball carrier there, and Hollis Dobbs dragged him down after about a 6-yard gain.
You got about.
So, 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5, call it. And now that little 3-man backfield shifted over to the left side, the near side, and there's a fake run, and there you go. That's what Christian was just talking about. Owen McKeeby catches the ball thrown by Potts, who took the snap, faked a run up the middle,
That's exactly
then
right.
pulled it back and stepped back and then pumped
Had the
one.
box loaded up again on that 5-2.
Yep.
Perfect play call against that defense.
Well, that's what the Oilers needed. And they're right
They
back
had to
in it.
have something here. If they went empty-handed, it'd be a tough way to come back.
Well, at some point you start to...
We got a kick here.
Oh, yeah, we're going to
Wow.
kick this. Now, I don't think they can rush. So let's see. The kick is up, and
it's good.
it is
That's
through
good.
there. So now is that a 2 or a 1?
It's a oneer,
That's
right?
a oneer. Okay. So 7 points now for the Oilers. So we got 18-7.
Wow.
The kick, it wasn't pretty.
Was not. It was a line drive, but it made it through.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it wasn't pretty, but it reminds me of my college days and some of the ladies I may have dated. But they had nice personalities, Christian.
That's exactly right.
How long before someone calls in and has the mic pulled from
HR.
HR, HQ?
Our HR representative is Derek Corbett.
Give his number. If you're not particularly happy with the play-by-play, more likely the color commentary, you can text Derek Corbett. We'll give you his number in a second. So the ball fielded by, looks like that's Hollis Dobbs.
Almost had a fumble there.
Right? Which, you know, it may be time for the Jets to give a fumble back to the Oilers. So Hollis Dobbs with a return just shy of the 50. So they're still in Jets territory. And let's see if the Oilers defense makes any adjustments.
Still running that 4-4. Need to make sure those cornerbacks don't let anybody get behind them.
Right. So we've got receivers split out wide, 1 to the left, 2 to the right, and the keeper
Fumble.
a fumble. What a great play. That was a one-man play right there. That was 34, Cannon Davis, stripping the ball right out of Luke Gingry's hands.
There you go. Coming back. It's what they needed. It's what they had to have.
Ah, right in front of us. Right on the 50.
Cold out there.
So now the Oilers have gotten on the board. They've gotten a fumble back. So we've had 4 fumbles now. All the fumbles have changed possession. They've lost each team's. Oh, there you go.
5 yards. Got them on their heels now.
So I don't know. I just watched the whole thing about momentum.
That's
and
momentum.
Do we believe in momentum?
I do believe in momentum.
First and 5.
I do believe in momentum.
Well, Carter Potts suckers the Jets across the line with a little bit of a hard count. Probably 1 on 2. You know, there's a 50-50 chance when, at this age, if you do that, you're going to
Your own team does it.
Exactly.
We tried to do that on the Colts, and I think we got penalties on ourselves more than we did the other team.
There's the keeper, again, by Potts. It looks like number 51 was one of the guys there for the Jets. Of course, there is no number 51, so that's hardly possible. Look, 26, 22. My spotter, Alex Bernstein. Telling me Hollis Dobbs was there, along with a couple other guys. And, yep, the first quarter is winding down here.
Jets 18, Oilers 7. Let's give it up for both sides.
So Brooke Heaps is fired up out there, talking to his Oilers.
All right. That was a fun
Good first
quarter.
The Stickum can is out, and Brooke is hosing down his players.
We see him spraying right now. That may or may not be illegal. We'll take pictures.
Right, exactly.
No.
We were going to give
no
Derek's,
Stickum.
We were going to give Derek's number out. So let's take some time right now.
Again, Derek is our HR representative for the Atlanta Colts.
Feel free to shoot him a text.
If you don't like what Ron is saying.
Which there's a high probability of that as the game goes on and I find my sea legs. 678-773-4866. It's Derek Corbett. You can text him with your comments, complaints. He's manning the customer service desk up at Inc. headquarters.
To watch the Jets and the Oilers. 2nd and 2. 10 minutes on the clock.
You can also text Derek and let him know how good RB's doing.
There we go. 3 guys in the backfield to the left of the line. And the keeper, Potts, gets around the edge. And he's ridden out of bounds by Liam Carter first and then Ferdy Nagando.
All right. It's a good little run.
Great blocking by the Oilers left side there.
All right. And the press box is getting a little more crowded now. There's some activity up here. Christian doing a heck of a job manning the scoreboard and the clock. It's really not a one-man job. And talking on the webcast. Same formation. A little bit of a hard count. But it looks like we had some movement.
False start. 1st and 23 is not correct.
So the Oilers were successful on drawing the Jets offside the last time around. This time it looks like one of their guys may have moved. According to James Kilgore.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I'm not sure if that was James on that side. No, it's not.
Can we see the stream to see who we've got tuned in?
It's all the way down there with the camera.
Got it.
With Ed Seitz. Potts with the keeper again.
Runs into a wall
he
over
ran
there.
right into 46, Matthew Dean. Looks like Edward Waite was trying to throw a block out there, and Matthew Dean was able to shed the block and make the tackle. Looks like he lost a couple there.
He lost a yard, it looks like.
So now it's 2nd and 16 after the 5-yard false start. Now we've got like a inverted wishbone. And that give.
He loves to run that wing T.
It's like a wing T with like stagger. Anyway, that was Cannon Davis on the carry. He picks like 3 yards up, 2, maybe 4. So I'll make it 3rd and about 11 to 12.
Oh. What's going on with this thing? There we go.
Put that on the to-do list.
It's
the repair list.
It's okay. I think the plungers just take a beating over the season.
There's the give this time. Wow.
That was
Connor
a
Fowler,
good hit.
He's met right up the middle. Yep, Luke Ingry doing it all out there for the Jets. So not much, maybe a yard, if that, making it 4th and 12.
Probably trying to set up that pass again, huh? Get the Jets to
Although
load that box up.
Yeah, but the way this Carter Potts gets on the edge, sometimes.
True. Here goes the.
I'm thinking it's going to be a keeper to the left side. Let's see. And there's the same play. This time he's complete. Oh, he looks downfield.
Incomplete pass. Wow.
It was there, and it looks like the receiver went up and was coming down with it.
That'll be a turnover on downs.
And the receiver's down right now. I'm trying to see.
He fell pretty hard.
Who that is.
He fell pretty hard on another player.
Oh yeah, Owen McKeeby is the intended receiver. Went up, high pointed it, got over the other guys. Then came down awkwardly. He looks like he's fine.
Let's pick up for number 88, McKeeby.
Nice job by Owen McKeeby. Good effort. May have a little bit of a bruised ego on that one too.
Little bit.
But nothing to be ashamed of. It's part of the game.
It's a great play.
Yep. I thought he was coming down with it.
So did I. I thought he had it for sure. Then right at the last minute, I think the Jets player kind of took it out of his hands a little bit.
Good defensive play. He had 2 guys on him.
He did. Like you said, he was at the highest point and he made the catch.
Apparently, Brooks must have missed McKeevy during the Stickum spray.
That's right.
Between quarters.
I think he was getting water.
Okay, well, the Jets take over on downs. 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line.
I've got to make sure my abacus is right here.
Right. I'm getting tired of counting. So, Luke Ingry, the keeper up the middle, gets about a yard, not even. Yeah, didn't gain anything.
It's getting chilly out there. Wonder what the temp's going to be for the 6-7 game tonight.
That's what I saw. They said there was nobody on top of them. On the floor. Nobody was earlier.
The 6-7 play tonight or tomorrow night?
Tonight, after this.
That's what I thought.
I think I'm going to give up the headset and go to the stadium microphone. Although, I don't know, I'm kind of having a good time. Here we go. So 3 receivers split out to the right and 34 in motion. We've seen this play already once. And Nagando brought down by about 5 different Oilers. Ethan Kirchner was one of the Oiler players that was in on that. Also looked like number 80, which is funny because I have no 80 on my... Oh, I'm sorry, that's 90.
90.
Drew Robinson.
Might want to get rid of those Walmart glasses and go to get a prescription.
Maybe I should just lose 30 years off of my life and go back to my 20s. I could see again.
That's okay.
For those of you keeping...
I think you've done a great job.
That makes me in my 50s. but I'll always be younger than John 40. The Gondo sheds a couple of tacklers in the backfield and tries to cut back at about the 48-yard line, and you could see it on the broadcast. Has no traction.
30 is a fast kid. When he gets that edge, buddy, he's hard to bring down.
Yeah, good thing Cannon Davis was there, had an angle on him, and made him cut back. It would have been interesting to see how the cutback would have gone if he didn't lose his footing.
Keep going, Drew!
He's not a big kid, is he?
No, he's not. But he's fast. He plays on a basketball team that we're a part of as well, and his ball handling is unbelievable.
It looks like I ate more than that for lunch. I mean, I like the engine on the Jets number 60, Ryan Prieto. He's tiny, but he's all over the place. There's the Gondo again with a direct snap. He gets tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Pickup of about 3. Second down.
Looks like Potts
Just under 5.
and maybe Ehrenstein. It looks like 30. Looks like Larry Zonka. Yeah. We think that Ryan Prieto is it's definitely the younger brother of Drew Prieto, who was on a team with Ed Seitz. There's 4 members of the Cubs, Murphy Candler Cubs of 2017, maybe 16, up here. Jackson and Ed Seitz and Ron Bernstein and Alex Bernstein.
Could be a flag down. That's going to be on the Oilers. We're going to push it forward.
So yeah, we had
Make it a little bit easier for the Jets.
we had Drew Prieto. We loved Drew Prieto. That was the kid, did it all.
About 3.
Always a positive kid to have. I brought a malted beverage that was made by Ed Seitz back. It's called the Cubs Cool Ale. It's 2017. I brought it because I wanted to make sure. I've been saving it, and I think I may have saved it past its prime, but I'm not sure. I couldn't bring myself to drink it because I wanted to keep it as memorabilia. So Gingrey, and it looks like the Jets are going to call a timeout. 3:48 left in the second quarter.
That was a timeout for the Jets?
It was a timeout for the Jets. So, Ed, I really saved this as a souvenir of our time together. And who was the other guy with us? The guy from catering. Mr. Vader? Peter Vader? What was his name? In catering? Peter Vader? Darth Vader? Vader?
We'll take a moment to give it up for the chain gang over there.
So, the people listening are like, what is he talking about? Shouldn't open that and drink it?
Great job.
It's fine? Okay, it's been in the fridge. I've saved one. And I knew that Ed Seitz would be here tonight, so I brought it. Maybe we'll get a shot of it at halftime. I could actually run it down there.
All right, it'll be about 2nd and 3 for the Jets.
And that was your Cubs Cool Ale. Luke Gingrey,
Wrapped up by Potts.
another direct snap, keeper
That'll be
up
a
the middle.
first down
And
for the
enough for
Jets.
the first down for the Jets. 3 minutes and 43 seconds. The clock stopped to move the chains, and now it's starting up again. So the clock's winding, 3:36. The way these guys are scoring here, the 3 minutes left is almost irrelevant. It could be 20 seconds. And again, if you can't see the scoreboard, and we don't have graphics, do we? We do have graphics.
18-7. The
Ed Seitz
Jets.
continually upgrading his game on EventCast. One receiver to the left, two guys over here to the right. I'd be looking at Ferdy Nagando, but the snap right to Gingrey. And listen,
By number 90, that's Drew Robinson.
Drew Robinson on the tackle, along with Carter Potts. And we have a false start. Illegal procedure by the Jets. So they picked up a few, and they're giving up 5. Clock now at 2:48. So now it's 1st and 15.
We need some hash marks. We need Mike Glennon, our assistant HR director, to get some hash marks here, I think.
We really...
We should definitely give out Glennon's phone number for everyone to call.
Oh, yeah. We should do that. So the 4-4, let's see if we still have a 4-4. Well, they're shifting around. I don't know what they're looking at.
The Jets might
here.
be confused a little bit.
The Jets come out in a formation we haven't seen. It's just Nagando on a keeper up the middle over the right side.
Drew Robinson in on the trip up again.
Jack DeFrancis
cleans
was
it
there.
Up. It'll be second and out.
So maybe a gain of about a yard.
14.
So I'm glad to know that the
Jets fans,
Cubs
let's hear ya.
Cool Ale is still good to consume after 3 years plus. Potts is back to pass, and it's intercepted, but we have a flag on the play. Potts picks it off. He's run out of
pass
bounds.
interference on the defense, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Pass interference on the defense.
Hollis Dobbs ran him out of bounds, but all for naught.
It's going to be a spot foul on the 30, right?
I would
Is that a
believe.
I know.
Yes, we're seeing a little more passing than we're used to. Now, somebody must have called a timeout.
No, we had a penalty. Pass interference.
Right, but the Jets are over on the sideline, which they can't do. So
it's a good point.
I guess the Jets used their second timeout of the game, of the first half, so that'll leave them with one timeout.
I don't think they called a timeout, RB. That's right. See, that's what they were saying. They can't go to the sideline.
Right. I mean,
agreed.
That should be a penalty.
They should have to burn a timeout, I would think,
I would have
right?
been called for a penalty. If I tried that with the Colts, I had to come out to the numbers. All right, Nagando's behind center. There's a shift, as you can see.
Is it running?
It's running.
Dude, done with this.
Nagando gets room off the right side, off tackle, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Hey, do we have another?
Henry Beard. Yeah, we do. Henry Beard had a shot at him, but Nagando's speed is too much. In that closet, there's a envelope sitting on the.
Where are they?
I just put 2 of them. So we're having a problem with the plunger on our clock mechanism that starts and stops our clock.
I think we need just to be done with the plunger.
Manila, look to your right. Keep going. Envelope. Manila envelope. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. That's it.
Got another one? Did you order more?
I have.
Did we run through them that much?
Have you ever met him?
I can't hear you, Christian.
Sorry.
The PAT attempt. Nagando looks, throws,
It'll be 2 points.
and gets the completed pass to Luke Gingrey.
Nice play by the Jets.
I think it's 26. All right.
Let's see.
RB, thank you for the new plunger.
And when we talk of plungers, we are talking about handheld thumb plungers. You hold it in your palm and you use your thumb to start and stop the clock.
We should return this.
That's a great idea. Hopefully the people from Electromech aren't listening to us in South Georgia tonight. Are you suggesting that we return the 2-year-old plunger?
No.
As it's
I think we need to return the one I just opened.
Right.
Because it had a tear in the plastic.
Okay, there you go. So Christian coming up with a great idea to return the 2-year-old as it was. Let's see if it works.
Let's see if this new one works.
Dave Rickle texting in, former president, and there's the onside kick. Somebody better get on it. And it looks like someone did get on it, and it was the Oilers. Across midfield.
Yeah, I don't.
Remind me of the Falcons.
All right, hold on. So we're at 1:14. Okay. So
we're going to put a few seconds back on the clock. Timeout, Jets.
That will be their last timeout. I need to go back to 1:14.
I'm not going to say for sure whether it's their last or they're left with one. I thought they called one previously when the team was on the sideline. But I guess we'll find out if they call another one and they have a flag thrown on them.
All right. Now I'm back.
So let me know how that one works for you. Let's see what Dave Rickle, checking in from Nashville. Plunger never works. Use the bottom right corner on/off button. Now, I think Dave's talking about his new toilet at his home in Dunwoody. The plunger never works. Use the bottom. He's got one of those dual flush toilets. It's got 2 buttons.
Dave, I was yelled at by the referee crew because of the plunger. Luckily, RB, it's got some extra plungers for us, so we're going to get the problem solved.
Never leave home without them. So Dave Rickle.
All right.
Listening. Dave trying to get home from Nashville, I believe, but his plane was commandeered this evening.
By who?
Well, by one of the head guys in his company, Waffle House. Dave's flying back from somewhere up in Tennessee. And Walt Amers decided he was going to apparently interview Mike Huckabee tonight. I hope this isn't sensitive information I'm sharing with all 6 of our listeners. There's the snap.
Plunger works great, just so you know.
Oh, it does. It's working now. Potts picks up about 6 yards on that first down play with 1:09. Now the Oilers will start to manage the clock here. So I make it 2nd and 4 from the 45-yard line, the Jets 45. So 45 yards away from pay dirt. And I'm definitely certain that Brookhaven and the Oilers would like to put 7 more on the board here before the end of the half.
Wonder if we're going to see that pass again.
It looks like there was some movement, but the keeper right up the middle, again, this is Carter Potts, who takes the snap and runs hard into the middle of the line. And the Oilers get the first down and use their 2nd timeout. And Derek Corbett, I ran into him before the game. He's down in HQ at the customer service desk, and he's wearing a rodeo belt of some kind tonight.
He was wearing a rodeo belt. I noticed that.
I found it to be extremely snazzy, but I didn't get the correlation. I didn't know he was such a rodeo kind of fan. And he's in boots.
He shined that all day, I
Boots.
think. I think he shined that all day.
It was shiny. And he's wearing boots. But not I'm not talking about Dickie work boots. I'm talking about
Cowboy
boots.
He came from the range today.
All right, let's give it up for our referees tonight in the championship game. Thank you for your service, for all your work.
Brookhaven's doppelganger is this coach here for the Oilers. I don't know his name, the guy running off in front of Brook.
That would be Wade Davis.
Wade Davis.
His son was nominated for Player of the Year in Northwest Georgia Youth Football this year.
Okay, so he's got a son on your team?
Of the 13-14U team. Great kid. He's around the edge. Wow.
Probably wanted to get out and kind of stops in the middle of the play. Now the clock is running. I think they're going to try to get a playoff real quick. I'm sure Brook would have rather seen his quarterback run that one out of bounds. So 43 seconds. They've got time. They got to get set, though. Uh-oh. You got to...
Stressing me out.
Yeah. So they have a receiver on the right, move to the left. They get set. There's the snap. And Potts again. And this time he runs out of bounds inside of the 20-yard line to stop the clock.
Picked up the first down.
So it stopped the clock for the first, but he stopped the clock by running out of bounds. This time the clock will not start until the snap.
That's the Jets' final timeout.
It'll be a first down, Oilers.
And that will
That's
be
interesting, like that he's using the timeout there. I mean,
but you got him. Take him.
Yeah.
Can't take him.
But I mean, the clock was stopped. The clock wouldn't have started till the play.
That's
right?
correct.
So,
but
not second guessing.
But now you have, the play clock's out of question now. Now you get a 30-second timeout plus the play clock. So.
All right, there you go.
Regroup, right? Regroup.
This is it. So hopefully they'll have enough time to call 2 plays if they need them.
Ball's on the 30.
Oh, yeah.
Oilers have 2 timeouts, 24 seconds before halftime. What's that?
That looks like
geez.
It looks like he ran out.
Man, maybe I need to get glasses.
Maybe you need to.
All right, here we go.
All right. Carter Potts in the backfield. His 3 backs all split to the right side of the line in the backfield. And a snap goes over his head. And this ball is going to be recovered.
Wow.
By number 34 of the Jets. So that'll kill that drive. It's William Ewart. The ball just went over the top of Potts' hands. He got a hand on it, but he couldn't bring it down. And that's the 5th turnover here in the first half. 5th, maybe 6th.
Just a high snap.
Yeah. Well, Brooke is over there talking to his center, who's obviously a little bummed out about the snap that went over his quarterback's head. Again, it's part of the deal. I love the fact that Brooke's over there talking to him.
Get in there, Drew!
Hopefully he's not talking to him down there at the 20, so he sees the Jets walk it into the end zone on this play. Here we go. Gingrey in the backfield. Nagando split way out wide here to the near sideline. And there's the pass. This one's a little bit of a duck. And it goes down. Incomplete. Intended for...
Plunger is working good, Dave Rickle, if you're still listening.
A lot of guys there. 3 guys, triple coverage. What's your 20 RB? I've got So Derek Corbett is texting up to the press box from his desk in customer service, or as we like to call it here, customer no service. So Derek and his rodeo belt and cowboy boots, we are up in the press box. So the Jets with 16 seconds on the clock. And
it's a delay of game.
Mike throws a flag for delay of game, which is kind of almost irrelevant. So here's another message. RB, I'm doing Candy 100-yard dash at halftime. If okay, Serrano wants to win it.
I'm sorry?
So this is from another coach here at the park and board member, Greg Soha. Another Miami native like myself.
This has been a great first half of football. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have.
I have a Rickle update for you. Just a second, okay? The Jets are going to go ahead and take a knee. Luke Gingrey takes a snap, and that's it.
That's going to do it.
Clock's winding down.
We'll catch you guys on the flip side.
So Christian is going to go take a little break. But we're going to stay with you. And Derek Corbett is up here. Derek John Wesley Hardin Corbett, a man so mean he once shot a guy for snoring too loud.
Well, I told you about the time I got bit by that rattlesnake.
I don't know.
Yeah. Got bit by a rattlesnake, 5 days, agonizing, awful pain, misery, and then the snake finally died.
I knew that had to turn somewhere.
Hey. So how we doing? How many states we got here, Ed? How many states we got? Who's tuning in here?
We're getting a.
That's what we're talking about.
16.
We want to take a minute to thank Ed Seitz, who's doing our videography work here, streaming this game. 16 states represented in the Atlanta Colt Youth Association Pee Wee champion. I'm sorry, 4-5 grade championship game. Man, it's been a good one. It looks like the Oilers are playing tough.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers in the first half. I think 5, maybe 6. So, and I don't know if any one of those fumbles was not recovered by the opposing team. In other words, every fumble was a loss of possession.
Except for one. The Jets recovered it.
Oh, that's right. There you go. See?
So you're saying we're fortunate that the score is as close as it is.
Right.
All right.
Well, the Jets had a couple of their own as well, but the Oilers started out with 3. Bam, bam, bam.
Well, Brooke Heaps, coach of the Oilers, is an old school football guy. Pound the middle, run downhill, beat you up. But I imagine he's over there right now in the dirt. I think I see his finger drawing lines and some sticks and some bottle caps. I think he's going to get ready to unleash that vertical offense.
Well, he is, and he's got the stick him out, and I'm pretty sure that he's spraying down his guys again.
Well, he asked me earlier if we had anything in the rules about stick 'em, and I said it was an oversight. So I don't guess we can go down there and throw them out of here. So
Right.
Whatever works.
We have a history of stick-em here at the park. There's been a couple of issues. And
I do recall Stick 'em Gate back in 06.
Long history of great stories that I have been regaling people with this evening in between the action. One of the things I was bragging on tonight was your rodeo belt.
Thank you.
And
Won
your,
that.
and your boots.
Southeast Regional Bustin' Bronx.
There you go. I have no idea what that is, but I'm a Jewish guy from Miami Beach.
Listen, they didn't have football where I grew up. You had to ride bulls. That's how we got our varsity letter.
Letter didn't pull right.
You could either be on the rodeo team or you could be on a fishing team. And we didn't let golfers into school.
A lot of people don't know that Brooks actually from Westchester County, New York, but Derek. Derek's from Westchester County. And
yeah, I remember when the rodeo scene came alive in Westchester.
yeah, it was a huge deal. Funny thing, I went to SMU for a couple years when I started college in Dallas, and I had an uncle that lived down in north of Houston, in an area called Spring, Texas, and he was he's deceased now, but he was really big into making ribs, and he was from Chicago.
Yeah.
This is gonna go somewhere.
Okay.
Trust me.
Chicago-style ribs in South Texas.
He couldn't get them in South Texas. That was the thing. He had to have them flown in, and then he would. So we'd always go down there, and we'd go down there if the Dolphins came into Houston to play the Oilers, which happened my sophomore year. We'd go down, stay with him, go to the game. Anyway, he took us to the Texas State Rodeo, Prison Rodeo.
Yeah.
Prison Rodeo. That was made famous in the movie with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. I forget what it's called. But
Urban Cowboy made it famous too.
That's another one.
Don't leave Urban Cowboy out. Some of Travolta's finest work.
Right, exactly. What was the bar? And Billy Bob's was also in Dallas. The big honky tonk. But I went to the Texas State Prison Rodeo, and it was pretty interesting, fun, and they would introduce the rodeo participants. Is that what you call them? I don't know.
Or prisoners.
Exactly. The prisoners. And they would say this guy's gonna ride, Nasty Daisy, Nasty Daisy's put like the last 5 guys in the hospital, but Jim doesn't care because he's doing life for robbing a liquor store, and so he had nothing to lose. So it was a fun day.
Fun day at the Texas Rodeo. I gotta say, if getting out of your prison cell is not motivation enough to get on a Nasty Daisy,
right.
What is? I heard that the winner of that rodeo got an extra 15 hours a week in the yard for a month.
Got to lift weights.
Got to hit the weight room.
Speaking of Nasty Daisy, I'd like to give a shout out to my ex-girlfriend from Florida State University. She's listening in from Sopchoppy, Florida. So Daisy, hi. Thanks for listening in.
Daisy, we appreciate your patronage at the Atlanta Colt Youth Association.
Well, the field is just chock full of youth
what do you
football
think?
players.
120 kids out there playing during halftime.
Can you see them? Are we still broadcasting a video?
Yeah, they look like they're having a good time. I'm sure Mr. Robinson is going to give them a warning about the 1 minute mark. He might feel compelled to line them all up on the 50 and see who can make it to the end zone the fastest.
So, that's right. We have the crack referee crew here, veterans all of the park. I said earlier they've been here since like when I showed up.
72.
I mean, like some of them.
Back
right?
in 65. Yeah.
Mike Robinson, who's the ref tonight, and then James Kilgore, who's been the line judge on the near sideline, and then the head guy, Rodney.
Was Rodney an Atlanta Colt player?
No, he wasn't a player, but he's been
here.
He's been out here.
Been here since we broke ground back in 65.
And great guy.
Man, I don't know who that little guy is in the red sweatshirt, but I want him on my team playing quarterback. Throwing BBs out there. Might need the Oilers to line him out for their vertical offense they're about to unveil.
And cool shorts, too. And his hands aren't bad. We're going to check in with Mel Kiper in just a little bit, see if we can get the info on the 411 on this Red Devil over here.
Is that Roman Serrano? That's who that is.
This is Serrano?
Is that not Roman? Well, Mel's making his way down the steps now.
Roman!
Oh. Let's see the outsiders over there in the bushes. Yes, I sure am happy to see this championship game, considering all the people we had to beat up to get here.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable that we're out here.
Well, I'm going to take this minute to say thank you to the city of Brookhaven. Just in case we got any Brookhaven officials listening on the line, they did a fantastic job working with us to make sure that we were able to field football this year. It was a tough year for everyone, and it was a year where any decision felt like you might be dooming somebody to an unfortunate incident, but we worked well with them. They gave us great ideas on how to make the park safe in this COVID environment, and they put a lot of trust in our families. And for all of you listening, I'm sure you know a place where kids aren't playing football and they aren't playing baseball. And if you could see out this window and see all these young kids playing and being kids, then you'd be proud of the city of Brookhaven as well for making all of this work. All right, I'm going to leave y'all with it.
Well said. It looks like a Norman Rockwell setting out there with all the kids and the colors. And these aren't even the players. I guess most of you can probably see some of this on the screen. But I've got a lavalier mic, but I don't know where it's in the coach's office. Sorry, folks.
Get ready for this action-packed second half here we have at Murphy Candler. "20 seconds left here at halftime.
So the Oilers, they'll be kicking off, I believe.
That is accurate.
Which I'm sure they would like to be receiving the opening.
Oh.
It looks like they are receiving. My bad. So the Jets will be kicking off.
All right, we're back after a fantastic halftime show.
Carter.
Oh, that's right, because the Jets scored first. That's right. That's right.
Game.
Carter.
Oilers, Jets.
I do it all
Back
Potts
to kick off, number 10, Gingrey.
is going to kick off.
5 Oilers deep.
7 Oilers across
One
the
too many.
50-yard line. Now they're dropping one of the 7 back to the 40. Actually, he just came off the field. There we go. We've got 11 now. He was the 12th guy. Potts looking for the onside kick.
Onside kick.
Nice
By Potts.
job.
Bounce.
Fielded by Potts. That's a
Wow, it's a great run.
gutsy
Nice
move.
run by Carter Potts.
Potts takes that
Good field
amidst
position for the Oilers to
Jets
start the second
on
half.
either side of him. And then instead of falling to the ground,
Oilers.
picks up 10 yards. Well, not quite 10. Yeah, yes, he was. 10 yards.
For everybody.
Let's see if Oilers can get some stuff going here and hang on to the ball. Alex Bernstein joins us back up in the box with an order of hot fries.
They are very hot. I want to watch out.
Hard count.
And off up the middle. Nice run by Henry Beard. He's
Yep.
hit hard.
Hard count by Potts and almost gets the Jets to jump, then gives to Beard who runs up the middle.
Picked up by the big bruising back, number 15. Second down, about 6 to go.
Picked up about 3.
All right, got the abacus working here. We're good to go.
The plunger's back.
The plunger is working. We're having success so far here in the third
I'm
quarter.
going to have to write a letter to Electromech.
We need to return that. Ask
Right.
them for a return envelope.
The Oilers out. Their standard 3-man to the right of the line in the backfield formation. And there's a keeper who's trying to get
Ooh.
outside.
Hard. He makes a man miss.
Came around edge and
Yeah, he gets met first by
had a wall of Jets there.
Hollis Dobbs. Hit him. He bounced off, and then he was met
That's
by
about 4, so we're going
looks
to be
like-
3rd and 10, looks like.
Coleman Rice also there.
The Oilers. You can pick up a
Ball's on the 42.
Charlie Kemp as well.
You know, we need to say hello to our longtime announcer who's in Nashville, Eric Longley. Hope he's listening. Not
Oh.
sure if he's here or not, but he did this for years for us and has recently moved to Nashville. Missed the Longleys. It was Longley and Rickle that used to do this.
Yeah.
So we hope you're listening.
Okay. The Oilers, 3 men split out wide to the left. There's the pass downfield, and it's caught. It was a little behind the intended receiver, but he was able to spin around and grab it. Looked like he grabbed it with one hand. That was Owen McKeeby. And listen, McKeeby got off the line there, man. I was almost,
It was a great catch.
yeah, he fired out off the left side of the line, lined up. I think he was, I want to say he was lined up as like a tight end. I don't think he was one of the 3 guys out there.
He was not.
So he was on the end, and but he went like literally as the ball was snapped, almost looked like a false start. There's a pitch.
Toss sweep.
Nice block on the outside to
Cannon
seal.
Davis. Davis drops his shoulder. Great.
Nice hit.
Let me say, Henry
first
Beard
down.
had a nice little kick-out block there.
There at the end.
The defensive end that came in, and he just
be on-
took him.
Oilers, first
That was key.
down.
So first down Oilers.
Inside the red zone quickly here in the second half.
I didn't see who the ball carrier was. Did you catch?
Cannon
Okay.
Davis. Cannon
There you go.
Davis ran that around the left side.
So that was Cannon Davis, but again, the great block to set that up and seal was Henry Beard. I like those little things.
Actually,
So there's the snap to Potts. He looks like he's going to keep this one, and he's got room, and he's going to go to the corner, even though he's being chased by Nagando of the Jets. And he gets in.
Running off that right side with big boot heats and big Drew Robinson pulling the way. Oilers strike fast. It'll be 13 Oilers, 26.
Well, that's what they needed.
That's what they had to have. They had to have this drive.
In for the extra point.
Methodical drive down the field. Didn't take too much time off. Now they got to come back and stop the Jets.
Edward White with the PAT attempt. Now this one looks a lot better.
Good.
And it's up and it's good. Nice kick.
Don't forget to stick around after the game.
Now by 12. Wow. Great drive.
You can't hear me chewing, can you?
I cannot.
Okay.
What are you chewing on?
Well,
Oh, some French
French
fries
fries
from Cafe at Far.
Cafe Far.
Cafe at Far. They have done a great job this year, especially with the restrictions we had of feeding our families. So big shout out to Cafe at Far as well.
Keep working, kid. Back to kick, number 20.
They made a scrumptious grilled sea bass last week
Ooh.
with a couscous.
I saw that. And you had your
roasted
option
acorn
of
squash.
red or white wine.
Yep.
How are you?
Everything's top notch out here at the park.
It's Brookhaven.
And the kick is fielded by
By number 10.
Luke Gingrey.
Fights for about 3 or 4 yards.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple yards by Connor Fowler, number 50 of the Oilers.
Oilers got to have a big stop here. Cannot let the Jets go down and score again. Running out of time a little bit. I know it's still early in the third quarter, but
A turnover here and a quick score, and it's like
right back in it.
right in there. All right, so Burns Scribblings split out wide over towards the press box here on the near side of the field.
Number 8,
And the
Gondo on the tackle.
keeper,
Gonna be hit first by
Nagando,
Robinson, wrapped up by number 15.
picks up
Beard.
about 3 yards. Henry Beard on the tackle for the Oilers.
Pick up of about 3.
The clock running. Again, the score
Oilers, fans,
26-14 Jets right now. And the Jets just a few yards from midfield on the near hash. Right in front of us. The Gundo split out wide to this side. Beard split out to the far side. Check that. It's
Oh, we got
Edward
a blitz
White
up the middle.
10 on the carry.
Wow.
and a blitzing
Great defense.
linebacker.
24, big Boone Heaps in there.
Boone Heaps.
Contact. Pick up of about 1. It'll be third and about 6.5.
Gets in, and
Oilers looking for
there's a
big
gain of
stop.
about another yard. It looks to be about 3rd and 5. Looks like it's right in the middle there.
That's a good.
Ball's on the 50. They've got to get to the 45.
I'm betting the Jets are going to throw here.
Boone Heaps came flying through and made the tackle. All right, Gingrey, the backfield.
They're gonna send him
Nagando
again.
on this side. Oh, looks like they drew him off sides for the first down.
That's going to give the first down to the Jets.
The Oilers will move forward.
That was about half the Oilers team that went across there.
Eager. Very eager.
Well,
It's okay. Hey, you know what? These young kids, they're excited to play.
right.
They want that sack. They knew how critical that down was, and just
Hey,
jumped a little early. They won't
Good
do it
time
again. That's right.
for the Jets to call that. And like we said earlier, it's a 50-50 shot.
Agreed.
So, new set of downs. The Jets now inside of Oilers territory at the 45. This is direct snap to Nagando, who's going to look outside, and he doesn't get outside.
He's going to lose about 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's back to the line of scrimmage at the midfield.
It's going to be a big loss on the play, and we'll back it up. 2nd and 15.
I couldn't see who that was that got through there for the Oilers.
Did not see that either. I'm sorry. I'm manning the clock. We need a
Right.
spotter. Our spotter's
on his
left.
phone.
He quit.
Did you get a number?
He went to get some fries, and now he is texting.
Who was the tackler on that for the Oilers? Do you know? There you go. Carter Potts busts through. It makes that was a big tackle because if he doesn't get him, he's got the sideline.
Brooke Heaps has been in the championship game the last 3 years. He's seeking his first championship.
And Nagando behind center. The direct snap. He looks to his left. He's going to try to get outside, and he's got nothing.
Wow.
And loses another few yards. So the Oilers look like they're men on a mission. McKeeby comes in for the Oilers, and out comes Jack DeFrancis.
We got about 3rd and a mile.
And we got
3:45
all
left.
kinds of. Here's the snap, a pass behind, and it looks like they were trying to run. They were trying to run that pass. Luke Gingrey was split out wide.
We have a flag on the play.
Hollis Dobbs threw.
Illegal shift.
Cannon Davis was there for the Oilers to make a nice tackle. So there's an illegal shift. I'm sure that'll be declined. Let's see what's going on. So, yep, the penalty's declined. So now it's going to make it 4th, like 27.
Whew. Ball is on the...
Yep, 38.
Yep.
So the ball's on the 38-yard line of the Jets.
4th and 27 here. What are you doing on 4th and 27 play? Because
I
you know what they were going to do here? That was that double pass.
Yeah, they were running the double pass
They were
again.
running the double pass again. So you've already shown that, so that's out of your bag
Well,
of
every
tricks.
time you take number 10 and stick him out there, Luke Gingrey,
they're going to give Ferdy a chance to get around the edge.
Right. They better protect the edge. There's one guy. There's a nice tackle there. Looked like Carter Potts tripped him up, and then somebody else on the Oilers finished him off.
All right. That's exactly, we said that earlier. What they needed was a stop, and they got it.
There you go. So they'll take over inside of Jets territory.
Even after that costly penalty, the Oilers gave them that first down.
It went backwards every play since then.
That's exactly right.
It was the first down that they drew them off sides, and then it went backwards from there. There's the quarterback keeper, and Potts gets met in the backfield by Gingrey, but he can't hold on. So Potts gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe picks up a couple. But he was met originally in the backfield. Carter Potts looks like he bounced off of him. And the fans are going crazy. More cowbell.
We've got an audible here by Coach Heaps. Interested to see what this is. Coming out of the wing tee.
Yeah, here we go. Straight up I formation, and there's a pitch to Davis, and takes 4 guys to bring him down after he picks up a couple. Jack DeFrancis, Charlie Kemp was in on that tackle for the Jets.
Ball's on the 35, 36. Let's say 35.
Oh, those also
3rd and
Potts
4.
and Logan Thompson were also in on that
Big
tackle.
down here for the Oilers. Minute 29 left in 3rd quarter.
Put your finger on it. There's the
Toss
pitch.
sweep left. That's a face
Davis,
mask.
and it looks like that'll be a face mask and a first down. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a 5-yarder. Even if it were a 5-yarder, it'd be a first down.
That's a personal foul,
Yep.
they called.
So that'll be a 15-yarder. You know, when you see one flag come in on a face mask, you're like, it could be when
they all
three when 3 flags come in, look like a spirograph.
Ball's going to be placed on the 19.
So 2 costly penalties. One that the Oilers give up, but it doesn't seem to hurt them. And now that 15-yarder on 3rd down gives the Oilers new life.
Packed house, getting loud. Let's go, both sides.
Potts going around the right side. He's run down from behind.
Lose yardage. We are under a minute here in the 3rd quarter.
Luke Gingrey and Ferdy Nagando, excuse me.
Loss of about
Track him
3.
down.
45 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Ball on the turn. We got 30 seconds left. 2nd and 13. Ball's on the 22. With the Oilers about trying to score here.
There's the little
pass.
fake pass.
They got it.
Nice pass completed inside the 10-yard line to Owen McKeeby again. It's that same play where...
Nice pickup there by the Oilers.
There we go.
3rd and about a half a yard. We'll see what Coach Heaps wants to do.
We were waiting to see if that was a first down.
So it's 2nd, and we got a timeout. Actually, I take that back.
We
End of the quarter.
might need another horn there. I think our horn might have just
It was feeble,
gone sideways.
extremely feeble. So now we don't change sides at the quarter here.
Would you not?
So they'll stay on that side.
But the problem that I have with this is it's third and 1.
Yeah.
Ball is on the 10, right? All right.
I thought he went inside, but that's where it is.
We need Rodney to signal clock.
Quick TV timeout. Here we go. 10 minutes to go.
And 10 minutes on the clock here. 1 quarter left. The keeper, and he is not going to get the first down. That's Carter Potts. So
4th down.
it'll make it 4th and 2. He may have actually lost a little bit on that. Not really.
4th down, about a half yard to go.
Call it 4th and 1. The Oilers are in tight. Their 3 backs, again, trips in tight. And there's a keeper up the middle. Oh! And Potts takes it, and he's met by Hollis Dobbs. I don't think he got there.
That is a big first down.
Wow. Wow. That was a hit. So barely gets the first down. Hollis Dobbs with a huge hit that stood him up, but he just made it. So that'll make it 1st and goal from the 8. You see that?
It was great. I didn't think he made it, but I think his last effort pushed him over. It was a short 1 we were seeing right there.
Well,
short 1.
And Brooke Heaps, controls the checkbook, so.
That's right. Rodney was not going to get paid tonight if he did not get that first down.
That's a joke, folks.
That is a total joke. Total joke.
There's the keeper again, and looks like they've got this under control.
Our Secretary of HR, Mike Glennon, he's actually in charge of the referee payment.
The glass here in the press box is, hard to see. Maybe if we turned off the lights, I don't know if that would help.
It would help a lot, actually.
It would help everybody but me at my mid-50s trying to see the roster.
Uh-oh.
All right. Clock is running just inside of 8 minutes.
Jets looking for a stop. Let's hear you, Jets fans.
All right. Looks like a pro offense here. I formation, 2 backs in I formation, receivers, flanker on right. And there's the give.
Cannon Davis up the middle.
Cannon Davis is a big boy. He gets down to about the 2.
They're down.
Nice run by Davis. Third down and about a yard to go.
Cannon Davis doesn't go down easily, and the arm tackles aren't going to do it.
We got 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Right. Oilers got the ball on the 1 yard. Right.
Have to score.
But they've
Third
got
and 1
2
on the
downs from the 1. So
Third and goal on the 1.
I think you take it in the middle. Don't get strung out and lose yardage. There you go. And that's it.
That's it.
Potts keeps it. Takes the shortest route to the end zone, right over the left side of the center. And
all right, with 7 minutes left, your score's 20-26 with the Jets leading.
a big extra point here.
Oilers are about to kick the extra point, which they played the smart way. So
Right.
now they could pull ahead with 1 score.
Now, should the Oilers not make this, they would take another score to just tie the game.
That's right.
And potentially go up. But let's see.
This guy's been automatic.
Yes, so far
Kick is up, kick is good.
it looks like it's short.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
It's
worst
okay.
case scenario, if they can keep the Jets from scoring, they score 6 and tie it up, and then maybe they're kicking for the game, the PAT.
All right.
Hey, so far he's 2 for 3.
He has been automatic. I guess I gave him the kiss of death when I said that, right?
Is that Edward Waite, the kicker?
I do not know.
You sounded like Johnny Carson there for a second. I did not know that.
I love Johnny Carson. I stay up late at night and I watch Johnny Carson reruns. They're good.
Are they on?
They are on.
Like on your Time Life, like
Yes.
the CD collection? or
Yes,
what?
exactly.
Yeah, I grew up with Johnny Carson.
So did I. Johnny Carson, he was the, that was the stay up. Stay up with my grandfather and watch that. It was great.
And there's a kick.
Uh-oh.
These Jets are pretty brazen on the kickoff returns. They don't get phased by much. That was Hollis Dobbs who bobbled it a couple times as the Oilers were bearing down on him. And again, instead of just going down and curling up in the fetal position, he takes it north-south.
So if I'm not mistaken, the Oilers have had 20 unanswered. Is that correct?
Now you're testing me.
I think so. So we need to see what the Jets can do here.
Look in the magic 8 ball.
That's exactly right.
Let's hear you.
Gingrey behind center. Timeout.
Timeout. All
Used
right.
by the Jets.
On the Jets, that'll be their first charge timeout.
Something was not right there in their alignment, apparently.
They did not like seeing that blitz, I think. When Boone Heaps crept up to the
Yeah.
line, I think that scared him, and so they ended up pushing out.
Wade Davis.
He was flagging that one of the guys on the right side of the Jets line, I couldn't tell if it was Freddie Nagando or somebody over there, was motioning with his hand in some way.
I think we have a methane leak.
Right. I was going to say, maybe he had maybe that's what it was. Maybe Ferdy. I keep saying Freddie.
Ferdy.
Maybe Ferdy Nagando.
Freddie the Ferdy.
Yes. Maybe
It's
he's having
Ferdy.
an issue out there, and he was not motioning the quarterback as much as he was fanning
Fanning.
the gas.
Got it. Okay. Just wanted to make
Dave
sure.
Rickle. He's in the air. We
He's
hope
in the
he'll
air?
make it here in time for game 2. A message, a text from home. Going to Costco. Need anything? Okay. Nagando with the snap off the left side. Not going to get very far. He runs in.
30.
Yeah. Cannon Davis
Picked up about a yard.
After about a yard and a half. This is the message from my superior officer at home. I'm going to Costco. Need anything? We are back to paper towels being out at Costco.
Uh-oh. Get the hand wipes.
Gone. Same with toilet paper.
Uh-oh.
And toilet paper and paper towels are out at Costco. People preparing for
It's happening.
It's happening. Here we go. You know what's happening? Ferdy Nagando is about to take the snap.
Oh, that's...
Cannon in motion. It looks like he turned...
that will be a 5. The Jets are making too many costly penalties this half.
Right. Getting a little fancy. Looks like Cannon Davis may have turned it upfield a little soon. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. So many moving parts on a football team. The clock is rolling.
Got to give me a second,
I know.
Stripes, with the plunger, okay? They're very, very
Talk to Mike Robinson at
eager.
end of the game. All right, Nagando again.
Oh, my
behind.
gosh, Mike Robinson.
And everybody's in the box.
What a...
And it looks
blast
like
from
there's
the
not
past
going to be
that
a lot
is.
of room. Yeah, bam. Henry Beard for the Oilers
Wow.
runs Nagando down out there on the far right. So there's definitely a momentum shift here.
That is...
Third down now and
About 19, if I'm
yeah.
not mistaken.
18, but I'm not going to split hairs.
Hey, I'll take that. Hey, I'm all about constructive criticism.
So a big third down play.
Did we tell everyone we have our HR director in the house?
Big third down play. Third down.
That's correct. That is correct.
And this time it's Potts behind center. Oh, he drops the snap. It looks like Carter Potts kind of was. He had two receivers, as you could see, split out to each side, stacked, and it looked like they were going to pass the ball, and he took his eye off of it when the ball got snapped. So another loss. It would make it 4th and about 20 now.
That is correct. 4th and 20.
The same play, it looks like, or at least the same formation. There's a heave downfield, and nice, smart heads-up play there by the Oilers.
Wow.
That was Henry Beard? No, that was Carter Potts.
The momentum has definitely shifted here.
Hey, listen, that was
a great play.
That was heads up, that he did not intercept the ball and knocked it down.
Do you know that there are University of Georgia scholarship football players that don't know how to do that? So I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
We have Falcons running backs that don't know how to
take a knee. That's right.
I'm just kidding. That wasn't fair. You can't work your whole life to score touchdowns. And he actually tried to get down, but
we got a late addition here.
Don't turn to the that could be a flag, but I think they're going to give him a break. Potts, no, he's not going down.
What are we doing there?
Nagando.
What are we doing?
Nothing. We're good. Loss of about 4 yards on that play. Let's make it 2nd and 14. Clock now just dipping inside of 4 minutes. Again, the score, Jets 26, Oilers 20. Oilers with 2nd and 13, 43 yards from the end zone, and time this thing up.
Might need to try that fake pass they did, right? Yeah.
Play where Potts ducks into the line and then pops up and throws that. But he's going to just keep this
around
one.
the right
but he's
side.
got a little room.
Ooh, good hit.
Gets out to the 40. And he's still going. But they blew the play dead.
3rd down.
At about the 40-yard line. So now he's back to the original spot of the ball, first down spot.
It's 3rd and 10. Got some timeouts here. Curious why they may not be using them, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's,
keep the momentum going.
They probably figure they're going to be a big play.
I like that.
Right?
And
they don't want to give the Jets too much time, but what could help you could also hurt you.
2 minutes and 57 seconds.
They've got 2 downs
Oilers
here.
ball.
Potts under center now. There's the snap, and he gives a pitch.
Oh.
It's a little bit of a short pitch. And it looks like that was Cannon Davis maybe on the carry. Yep, Cannon Davis gets 5. If that pitch would have led him a little more, he might have gotten the edge.
Agreed.
But he had to wait up on that pitch, and it's a tough pitch if, you know.
You got to go with it, though. You got to lead him a little bit.
Yeah.
That was a little short.
That was big. Now,
all right.
Now what do you do? This is it.
4th and 4, I think this is the ball game, right?
This, to me, unless
it's 2 minutes and
I
10
would
seconds.
Get the ball and probably just take a knee, or at least just keep it.
It's been a great game, though. These boys have played their hearts out.
Exciting stuff here. There's that play. Uh-oh.
Fake pass.
Oh,
batted down.
Yep.
That might be the game right there. We'll have to wait and see.
That pass intended out there for McKeeby again.
So get the picture, guys. Got a minute 56 in the 4th quarter. The Jets are up by 6. They just got the ball back. What do you do here, Coach? Do you play your game, or
how many timeouts? So we've got
the
3
Oilers
timeouts?
have 3 and Jets have 2.
So the Oilers can really stop. If they take a knee, they can stop the clock and get the ball.
So they got to
back.
play football.
Yeah, they're going to have to play at least for a couple downs. If they get a first down, that might change it up. But let's see. There's a blitz. And
Number 10,
Gingrey sheds a block or 2.
Oilers call a timeout.
Immediately call their timeout. So just about 7 seconds off the clock. I believe we're at 1:56.
That's correct.
So 7 seconds. And 2 timeouts still being held by the Oilers. But if the Jets pick up a first down, that's that. It's been a good game. I don't know why. I was finding myself rooting for the Oilers to come back.
Okay.
And at least tie it.
Sure.
And then maybe if the kid misses the extra point, we go to like OT.
Overtime, I like that. I like that.
Just for the sheer drama.
You know, that's the one thing. It's tough. Tough for the losing team here. These kids put a lot of heart and soul into this season. They've been out there practicing 2 days a week, playing a game. We've been going since what, June, July?
Trying to draw up. There's a false start. I don't know that that's really going to amount to much. The clock doesn't start.
That is.
Backs it up 5. It makes it harder for that first down, but does not affect the clock at all.
Clock did not move as the clock operator.
Right. Is that just because you were sleeping at the wheel, or?
I really don't know what's gone on the past couple of minutes, but
if
I think
when in
I've done
doubt,
an okay job.
Seek out Jackson Sites. It will fill you in.
No, we've done a great job up here.
Burns scribbling out here to the near side, and the quarterback keeper and tackle there. Cannon Davis and maybe Carter Potts. It's hard to tell with these light-colored jerseys. Actually, that wasn't Carter Potts. It was Owen McKeeby that was also in on the tackle. So
I would like to make a recommendation that we have hash marks put on our field so we could easily count out the.
right. You mean?
Yeah. I think that's something we need.
I have another suggestion to go with yours.
Okay.
That is that we make these jerseys have more distinct numbers.
Yes.
You have a powder blue number on a white jersey with no border. It's really hard to pick them up.
Agreed.
And the next game with the Lions is going to be even harder. There's a keeper, and he picks up about 3. It'll make it 4th and about
That's their last
3
timeout.
yards, and the timeout, right, that's the last timeout. But if they hold them here, they'll get the ball back with probably about a minute and 30.
That's right.
Big play here.
4th and 3.
Now,
I'm smelling a 30 around in.
right. What do you do? I mean, I don't think you...
Well, you've got the Oilers loading the box up, showing blitz. So the box is loaded, so you got to get outside, right? Or you got to pass.
Or can you surprise, like, have you seen anybody punt the ball, like soccer style, like run it and just punt it? Nobody will be back downfield and just kick it down and change fields?
That's a very, very
and then
good point.
Play defense. They have no more timeouts. I just don't know if that's something they practiced.
I think that you go for it here, right?
Yeah, I mean, but the downside is if you don't get it, you're giving them the ball in a short field. So, always easy to second guess afterwards, but the Jets are at the line. They're trying to draw them offside. And a timeout by the Jets. That was the intent there. So, I'm sure the whole time they were over there talking with their
chess
coaches.
match.
The coaches were probably, all they said was, do not move. We're going on hard 2. We're not going, no count. Do not move. Do not move. What did I just say?
That's exactly right. I think now he's going to go for it. If he picks up the 3, game's over.
I mean, had they had a false start and backed it up another 5, the 3 yards is manageable right now.
It's a great chess match here between Coach Heaps and Coach Hutto. Coach Hutto representing the Jets, Coach Heaps representing the Oilers.
Great game.
The Jets look like they're going for it on 4th and 3 here to take command of this game.
Oh, and he's got it.
Then that is ball game.
He gets up and spins the ball. Carter Potts does. And it was a great effort by the Oilers. And they had a shot at him, and he was.
Coach Heaps has poor Coach Heaps has failed to gain his championship, but man, he plays hard. He has a great team out there. A lot of hard work he puts into this team.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
He'll get there. He's got a good game plan.
And there we go. Takes a knee. Luke Gingrey takes a knee.
That was a great game.
I've been there. I've been to the championship and to triple overtime.
Yep.
And lost in the rain.
Yep.
The same time of year back in 2008, 7.
We played interleague twice, and both times the championship game we both lost. So have not had one yet either.
Now baseball is a different story.
Wow, great game. That is a great game. Hats off to the Oilers. Hats off to the Jets. The Jets really dominated this whole playoff. And in this championship game, the Oilers made it a great game. He came back. Should be very proud of themselves. We are.
And hats off to all the Jets fans and people out on Long Island, because there's at least one Jets team
that's finding
success.
That's exactly right.
And what are we doing here? We're not going to...
We're waiting for this horn to... We're going to shake hands. I like that.
Right. Well, I thought for a second they might have been, like, not shaking hands for some reason.
Shout out to the ACYA Board of Directors for pulling this off.
Now,
Ronnie Robinson, thanks for having
yes.
me. See you
So
next season.
there we go, elbowing in a nice, cordial way.
Good game.
Great game.
Sportsmanship. It's a tough loss. Oilers came back. But had a good game plan that second half.
Yeah, those fumbles made it difficult, and it's hard to recover from those turnovers.
The turnovers are hard. If you lose that turnover battle, you are pretty much guaranteed to lose the game,
level,
right? Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
But that was a heck of a season to both teams. And looks like our HR director, Derek Corbett, will be handing out the trophies for the championship team and the second place team.
Everybody, how about that ball game?
We'll turn it over to Derek.
Yep. All right, everybody. We're going to say goodnight for Christian Rosser. I'm Ron Bernstein. Stick around if you like youth football because we've got the big boys coming up next, the 6th, 7th grade championship between the Seahawks and the Lions. So
I think the Lions are the early favorite. I think the Seahawks have a few team members that are not eligible.
A couple key
players. So we the spread actually moved a bunch.
Vegas
this morning
jumped.
Jumped a lot.
So, check that one out.
Absolutely.
And,
I take the over, guys. Take the over.
Take the over. All right. Well, anyway, we'll be back in a little while. And
enjoy the trophy ceremony. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Take care.
Y'all did, and you came out and played as hard as you could, and we lost to the Jets, and congratulations to the Jets. They played a phenomenal game today. Number 8, man, you are mean. You killed us single-handedly, not to take anything away from the other Jets, but nonetheless. So I'd like to introduce my players. We're going to pass out some trophies. We're going to start with Drew Robinson. He probably develops better than anybody else in this league. Walk over to Derek, who's next. Great season, Drew. Connor Fowler, my stellar cornerback. Great job. Ethan Walker. My receiver, what was the play that we had for you? The one that doesn't get past? Hey, trophy. Move on. Owen McKeevy, your first season playing football. You did a phenomenal job this year. How many catches did you have today? Great start. Hudson Padlow. Another, I believe, first-year player. You had a great season. And that mullet is spectacular. Boone Heaps, I think I know you because you might be my son. Great season, Dane. Henry Beard, thanks for coming out, even though your knee was a little tangled tonight. Ken Davis, you developed big time this year. Great job, Ken. And Finley Schoenberg, my all-star safety. Phenomenal season. Ethan Kirshner. Love having you on all my teams. Mr. Bill Francis. I can't see your arms because you're in camera. Carter Potts, thanks for being my quarterback this year. I really appreciate you. Had a spectacular season. Eddie Wade, toughest kid on my team, without question. Max Ehrenstein, your first season as well. You played a spectacular year. Mr. Nescatella. Good first year playing football. I don't even know who this guy is. Are you on my team? Yes. Great job, Oilers. Really proud of you. We're going to hand it off to the Jets. Let's give them some applause for the win they got. Oh.
Supporters, all the volunteers, y'all are something special, and it means a lot to us. So thank all of y'all for doing that. All right, hey, let's get these Jets out here. First off, we got my man Jackson Childs. Come on in here. Awesome, Jackson. Hey, here comes Colts. So he never played football. I think he showed he can do it. Very proud of him. Come on down, Sparty. Hey, now here's something you don't see every day, guys. And last but not least, this guy's first year, all the way from Texas, Jackson Stonebreaker. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, boys. For those of you returning pads, please stop by the pad room on the way out. It's a lot better to return them after the last game of the season.